Okay, so welcome back to part two of our website tutorial, and we just finished covering the actual, just the homepage of basically what Foxpin is, the real estate directory, and now we're going to get into the actual individual categories. Click on the individual pages and kind of give you an in-depth look for each of the categories. So we're going to start with services. Okay, perfect. So let's take a few moments to kind of look at what's going on here. Um, you have your keyword searches here. If you have any more specific advanced option searches, click on this tab here, and you have for a particular location or city, um, any type of title, or if you're looking for an attorneys, if you're looking for plumbers, a FOXPIN number if they have one, a license number to search by, and then you can determine how you want the listings to be um, showcased. And you click search, and it will pull up another search entry for just services. Okay, so to come back to the top here, the location where it says saved the search results. If you do have a search results pop up, you can click this button only if you are logged in with your account, and then you can save a particular search for next time, and it'll give you the search results for a later time. Then you have your advertisement here. This is one of the banner ads that it will be included in the packages that you will be selling, along with the second one here to the left of the page and on the bottom. Let's always remember that these advertisements are all geo-targeted, which means that depending on which city the vendor will choose, they choose Orange County, Santa Ana, Los Angeles, Pasadena, these ads will only be shown in the cities that they request to be shown in. And just want to make sure that everybody understands that, obviously if we're in LA and there's a vendor that we have in Texas, we don't want to see an ad from a vendor in Texas, or else there's no point to that, unless they're a national advertiser. But if they're a local small mom and pop and they're only located, in a small particular area in the state, this will be geo-targeted so that only people that search will see these ads. So if you're in Los Angeles, then you will see only ads that pertain to Los Angeles. Then you have a map of where these services are. Okay, this will kind of give you an idea, an in-depth look of what they are, who they are. You can zoom in to the searches. You kind of click on them to give a better idea of where exactly in the area are you looking. So, oops, fix that for you. So you have them all across Los Angeles. You have LA Movers. You have Monty Montybog. You have O'Malley Roofing, Home Performance Matters, etc. So then you have all the views, and these aren't in any type of particular order. The reason being is that we clicked on services. Now, if we put only plumbers, then only plumbers would be here. If we put attorneys, only attorneys would be here. If we put electricians will only be here. So this is exactly everything encompassing what real estate is. So the next thing that we're going to take a look at is this ad here. This is also a geolocated text ad, and we can offer these to our vendors rather, and they can also be put on text ads on the bottom as well. Okay, so like for example, a West Coast escrow, that is also here on West Coast escrow. Okay, so for the sake of example, I'm going to take a look and open up. Let's see here. I'm going to go to the next page. Let's go to page 3. We're going to take a look at, let's say, Richard Landry. So Richard Landry, the first thing that we're going to see is we're going to see his YouTube page or his video. And this is basically what it is. This is your opportunity as a vendor to talk about who you are, what you do, what your specialty is, and what makes you unique from the other people that are out there, the other architects that are out there. Showcase what it is that you do so that people have a connection, a one-on-one connection with you, as opposed to just looking at a website or just taking a look at a profile page. You have an in-depth look. Hey, this is the guy that I'm going to be working with. this is the type of person. I mean, do I like him? Does he look reputable? I don't know, but it'll kind of give you a better idea, a better feel for the type of person that you're going to be choosing for your service. Then it goes to his profile page. It has a map, a listing page rather, kind of give you an idea. This gives you an opportunity to rate him if you want. Save it as a PDF, take a look at it. As we talked in the last video, we can add this to our compare list. Let's add that to our compare list now. We'll get back to that later. You can submit this to all the social media network sites. A little bit more information about him. This is his Fox PIN number. Every vendor is given a Fox PIN number. Okay. And like I said, you still have the ads here. That'll be on every single page of the website. Then you have a map. This is exactly where his business is. The next feature here is a tell a friend feature. This is what we're talking about when you have an opportunity to have the word of mouth, and you have a friend that's looking for an architect. You can go to their Fox PIN profile page and you say, hey, you know what? This is Aaron Monzon with Coldwell Banker, and you know, my friend's name is John Smith, J Smith at Gmail. And you say, hey, I found this great vendor for you. Check him out. Enter the code at the bottom, hit send, and boom, that's sent an email directly to your friend, and it will pop up with the Fox PIN profile page. These are comments. So as a customer, or you can share your experiences with the public and say, hey, you know what, this guy, Richard, was a great architect and helped me with all my building concerns. I can spell better than that, but at least we know it already has a help. Autocorrect here, so that's that. And so that can add a comment, and then when we look at his listing, that comment will pop up on here. Okay, I'm sorry, it'll pop up under here. And you have a street view of his actual business. And in this case, it looks like it's working out of home, which is okay. Most of our small businesses work out of home. You get to kind of get a view of what they do, where they work, and how it looks like. But that's his actual business and so forth. Okay. So that's it for pretty much the services. To get a better idea, this is basically where all of our vendors will be showcased. Again, it's very important to understand that once they go and have a profile page with us, the first thing that they're going to see is their video, and that's key. And this is going to be on every vendor. Alrighty. Like I said, we create the videos for them, a professionally high-def video for them, at a great rate. So the next thing, this is going to wrap up for services. Again, if you have any questions, you can contact myself or your service manager. Next topic we're going to go through is the agents.